You're listening to the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast.
What is up, everybody? You are checking out the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast. I'm your host, B. Hakamadi and C, and we are jumping back into the Attitude Era, covering WWF SmackDown from October 14th, 1999, live in Birmingham, Alabama, the last stop till No Mercy. We see Vince McMahon and Stephanie backstage talking. Mankind shows up and tells Vince it is time to repay him for asking him to leave him alone, which is what Mankind did for Vince. He wants Vince to book a tag team title match with him and The Rock against the New Age Outlaws. Mankind steals candy and then the Outlaws come out, and Mr. Ass says, little do the Hollies know they are going to get an ass whooping. We have an open challenge here tonight on Raw. WWF Champion Triple H comes out with a really bad-looking bruised bite on his face. Triple H asks to talk, and he asks the New Age Outlaws to leave. Triple H says, this is probably the last time I'll see you again. I never intended on anything other than to live my dream as a wrestler. This business has come down to people trying to kill each other. We put our lives on the line for you people, and all you care about is people being hurt. I'm done. This is the last time you will see me. Before I go, I want Vince McMahon to come look me in my eye, and we can stop this here. Vince comes out. Triple H says, I've given my life to you. A poisonous snake was brought in and bit me. Show the clip. We see footage of the snake. Triple H says, you have taken every opportunity from me. It's over. I quit. You screwed yourself. There's going to be no main event for No Mercy. It's not what I signed up for. When Stone Cold Steve Austin gets here, I want to see him to show him what he's done to me. I look like a freak. I will put the belt in his hand because it means more than life to him. He can have it. So Triple H, a different Triple H this week, looking upset, got terrible bruise on his face. We'll see what happens. X-Pac tells Kane he's going to get dressed, but Kane tells X-Pac to stay out of this match. We have the Acolytes versus Kane in a handicap match. Kane almost gets the win, but the Acolytes land two double power bombs to get a victory on Kane after X-Pac comes down, hits the Acolytes with a steel chair. Mankind looks for The Rock backstage, and he finds Stevie Richards as Dude Love. Stevie wants to fight Val Venis tonight. Tess interviews Mike with Michael Hayes. Tess says Stephanie doesn't want him to fight the British Bulldog. Stephanie may have forgiven him, but he never will. We see Curtis Hughes and Chris Jericho fighting backstage. Mankind finds The Rock. He tells The Rock Vince McMahon ordered them to team together. Clearly a lie. The Rock says it'll be the last time they fight as a tag team. Chris Jericho defeats Curtis Hughes after Howard Finkel comes out dressed in a Y2J shirt, distracting the referee. Jericho hits a low blow and a steel chair shot to Curtis Hughes to get the victory. After Jericho grabs the mic, he says, you got destroyed fairly and squarely by the toughest man in WWF. I'm going to give you a farewell gift and a loser consolation prize. Mr. Harold Finkel, I see the way you two look at each other. Curtis, you can have him. The Big Show gets interviewed by JR. He cries. Big Show says, I found out my dad has terminal cancer and he doesn't have a lot of time. He's always told me, whatever you start, you finish. And Big Show goes over his different failures in WWF. The Bossman is interviewed. He says that he doesn't care about the Big Show's problems. We see Mark Henry talking with a male therapist who ends up being gay. Mark Henry tells him that he needs help. WWF Hardcore Champion Al Snow defends against the Big Boss Man and the Big Show in a triple threat match. Big Show chokeslams Al through a table, and then the Big Boss Man jumps off the apron with a nightstick shock to the Big Show. He pins the Big Show, and we have a new Hardcore Champion and the Big Boss Man. China is seen freaking out backstage, saying he can't breathe, and we lost him. Val Venis comes out and says that Rocco belongs to him. Since that day, Rocco has been places The Rock can only dream of. Val Venis defeats Stevie Richards with a money shot, and after Val Venis puts Rocco on and grabs Stevie Richards by the balls, Triple H is seen being put in an ambulance. British Bulldog comes out. Bulldog says, I don't care about anyone. All I care about is the WWF title. If Triple H is too sick to defend it, I will take it from him. Rock, if you think you can slam me in dog crap and get away with it, I'm going to knock the Brahma bullcrap out of you. Terry is seen naked, only covered by money. She says that the Terry Invitational ends tonight. The Brood and Gangrel attack Edge and Christian backstage. WWF Intercontinental Champion Jeff Jarrett comes out with Miss Kitty. We see household appliances in the ring. Jarrett says, China, you still haven't learned the role of a woman yet. I want to demonstrate what good housekeeping is all about. He shows us an ironing board, a skillet, an oven, a coffee pot, and a guitar. Jarrett says, I am going to prove I am the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time, and that men are dominant and women are the weak species. Deborah comes out and Deborah says there's going to be a new Intercontinental Champion at No Mercy, and it's going to be a woman. Stone Cold's interviewed. He says he doesn't feel sorry for one bit for Triple H. Either I'll go No Mercy as champion or I'll be champion after No Mercy. The New Brood take on Edge and Christian next. Edge accidentally runs into the ring post. Both teams land a roll-up, and there's a double pin, but the ref announces that the New Brood win. So now the New Brood and Edge and Christian are tied. We see a JTV segment where Stephanie meets with the British Bulldog. She says she doesn't blame him, but wants to talk to him and wants him to apologize. Bulldog tells her it's a waste of time and screams out. The Godfather offers Mideon hose, but Mideon says he doesn't do hose, but he's into farm animals, which is really weird. Godfather gets the win after a pimp drop. After the match, Viscera attacks Godfather with a belly-to-belly. He gets a leg drop and a big splash. We've made it to our main event. WWF Tag Team Champions and New Age Outlaws defending against The Rock and Sock Connection. The Hollies run out and hit Mr. Ass with a WWF Tag Team title. Mankind lays on top of Mr. Ass into The Rock's chagrin. New WWF Tag Team Champions in The Rock and Sock Connection. We then see WWF Champion Triple H and China backstage with Stone Cold Steve Austin. Triple H says, this is what you did to me. This belt ain't worth my life. And then Triple H nails Stone Cold Steve Austin with the title. He rips off the bruises, revealing that it was only a mask, makeup, and they send Stone Cold Steve Austin into a door. Triple H says, this title means more to me than it will be for you. And that is how SmackDown ends. Crazier than ever. I'm more excited for No Mercy. We've got a lot of action coming your way. I'll be dropping the best movies and music from October 1999, as long as recapping No Mercy. Until next time, stay safe and stay uncensored.